My name is Tim Ahlman, one of the pastors at Christ Greenfield. Thanks for hanging with us today on our God With Us little blog here. Today's story from Luke chapter 2 is one of the most humorous stories of Jesus. Is one of the only childhood stories that's told about Jesus. We got a move from about, just a few weeks old in Jesus' story all the way to 12 years old. Now, Mary and Joseph, his extended family, they have a major dilemma. It's like Home Alone when Kevin gets lost, right? They lost the Son of God. It's not good, right? And so they come back and they find him. He's been hanging out with the men in the temple. He's been listening to them. He's been asking good questions of them, and they're just marveling that this young 12-year-old, I mean, think about 12-year-olds in your world. Are many of them sitting with older men, listening to them and asking a good question? Probably not. Probably not. Jesus is very, very unique. And yet, when they come, I love Jesus's words. Didn't you know? They kind of scold Jesus. You caused us to be very, very afraid. Didn't you know I'd be in my Father's house? I think we can look at this story and we can relate to Mary and Joseph and their struggle, and then we can take it up into the kingdom of heaven realm. And do you ever lose Jesus? Do you ever lose Jesus? Yeah, maybe in our sin, in our selfishness, in our desire to control the situation. We forget we need Jesus. We lose him. Praise be to God that he finds us. He reveals himself to us. And I think this gives us an indication of where Jesus reveals himself to us at. He is the temple now. He reveals himself to us through his word, through a sacrament, sins forgiven, this new identity that we have in Jesus. And then he says, come and follow me. I love how then they follow Jesus. They raise a son of God, right? Mary and Joseph, but they follow him. And the mystery of it all, the mystery of the incarnation, is that he allows himself to become flesh and then is submissive to them. This was a little bit of a fright. I wonder about Jesus in his humanity saying, "Oh, maybe don't scare mom and dad again. Tell them I'm going to be in my Father's house," even though they don't understand exactly what that means at this point. They will. They will. Jesus can be found. He's revealed himself to you. Praise be to God, most especially that he's revealed himself to us as the crucified and risen one who loves you very, very much. Thanks for hanging with us today on this God With Us blog.